Yo, everybody. Some people think I am too needy. I don't need anything, really, except attention just like everybody else does, and help with learning stuff, and help with doing stuff right. And we all want friends, and we all want to be accepted, and truth be told, I am pretty acceptant. And most of the time, I accept myself. There's just certain things that I need to deal with. And I work through my problems. Sometimes on my own. Sometimes I ask other people's advice. Sometimes I ask multiple people so I can generate what I think is the right thing to do. You have to do what's right for you and the place and the time in your life. Not what's right for anybody else. Whether it's get a divorce is right for you at the time, then get a divorce. But with the decision, there's good and bad, and there's always pain with the decision. Like if your decision is to get a divorce, then you might feel lonely. Or you might feel like nobody in the world loves you. Guess what? Somebody loves you. And if you believe in the Lord, pray that He helps you get through the divorce. And no, I have not dealt with the divorce yet. I've never been married. Because I am waiting on the right guy. I'm waiting on a guy that can deal with the fact that I have a past and that I have mood swings. I'm looking for a guy that the guy can drink. The guy just can't drink a lot. He can do it in moderations, like drink once a month or something. And a guy that won't pressure me to drink when I don't want to drink. And a guy that's going to know that sometimes I'm going to be clingy. And sometimes I'm going to talk about people in my life. And doesn't mean if I talk about those people nonstop that I love them, like have a crush on them. Just means that they're an important person in my life. And they are the person that helps me with my development of stuff. And development means to me, helps you grow, helps you improve yourself. So that could be a teacher of yours. That could be a friend of yours. That can be anybody. But make sure you listen to your own heart. And make sure you follow your morals. Not everybody else's morals. Anyways, I love extreme makeover. No, sorry. I love extreme make. I forgot how to say it, but I know the name. Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition. But is reality TV fake or real? I'm not sure. I think they make it seem worse than it really does. And I think they show the parts they want to show in reality TV. And I think there's certain things in the show they should show more. Like, weight loss is not just about exercise. It's mostly about what you eat. And are the stories that people really tell in there, is that really true? We'll never know. But I also don't think that he's a realistic personal trainer either. Because personal trainers are there to teach you how to do the exercise efficiently and right. Not like be your therapist or find your real mother. I mean, I wish I kind of did have Chris Powell, because then he can help me find my real mother, and he could help me with the guilt that I feel because my mother gave me up. And some of the questions would be answered. Like, why did you let your boyfriend beat me when I was 2? Why did you choose him over me? And why have you not tried to see me? Don't you wonder what I look like, who I am? What is so wrong with me that you don't want to be around me? And I think that sometimes, that's my pattern sometimes, and then other times I'm like, God has a plan for me. God will have the right moment to meet my real mother if I'm supposed to. But it makes me mad that she doesn't want to see me. And I make it seem like it's because of me when it's really not because of me, in a way. So, yeah. And really, I don't tell you guys this to feel sorry for me, or I'm just telling you my story so maybe it would help other people, that you can get through anything in your life. If you just believe in yourself and believe that everything's going to be okay, even if you don't believe in God. But if you believe in God, then you can pray to Him and He will help you out. And I have to forgive my mom for giving me up. Now, you can choose to call me a liar if you want. Because you know what? I know the truth. My real mother knows the truth. And most of all, the Lord knows the truth. And then I think about the guy that beat me. What gave him the right to beat me? Because I wouldn't sit on the toilet. What makes a person want to beat a 2-year-old? To the point where you make them possibly have a disability more than they already did. I don't know if this is true or not, but I think I had to have some kind of brain surgery or something because he beat my skull so bad. But I don't really know if that part is true. So I might be lying about that part. But the rest, I'm not lying about. And then when I remember that story, I remember how David beat me. Well, I don't know if you call it beat me, really, but I remember how David hit me in the parking lot because I wouldn't give him my debit card. And I think it's my fault in a way because I gave him the bill. And that's what my parents told me. That's what my mom said, that it was my fault because I chose to drink with him. And I didn't tell the cops what he did. Because I was afraid they wouldn't believe me because I told the cops other stuff and they didn't believe me. So, yeah. And I'm not justifying his behavior. And the fact that I didn't give him my debit card, I am pretty proud of myself for that. But to hit me should have never happened, and I should have hit him back. That's why I want to learn karate or martial arts, because I want to be able to defend myself without actually like killing the person. I don't know how I'm going to do that though. And I don't want to wrestle people. So, yeah. Now, how do I cope with all this? For one, I pray. For two, I just keep talking about it, and eventually, I hope, it will get out of my mind. And third of all, I write it down. And fourth of all, I think of happy thoughts sometimes. But it does trigger me when I see David. And it does trigger stuff. And so does this room. It costs a lot of money to get my carpet fixed, and my mom won't help me, which that's my fault because I let people in here that drink and they ruin the floor and I ruin the floor. So she kind of doesn't want to help me out. So I will have to come up with the money again. And you're probably asking, why did I not move? Because where I live is closer to my work and my landlord is so cool and awesome. And I focus on the bright side of things. And, oh wait, why is this room, why do I not like this room? Because he kicked me, David did. David kicked me in this room. And he punched me in this room too. And as I said, it was kind of my fault because I let him in. And I got drunk too. So it was kind of my fault. So drinking leads to bad things, people. Anyways, let's do some exercises. Let's see if I can do some of these. Your legs are spread apart, then you're supposed to go. Whoa. Holy moly! Switch side planks. Different ways to do planks too. Okay, I already did that. Ew. No idea, I'm not good with this. Why can I not get my back? I'm going to get a push-up. I'm not giving up. Ooh, side shuffle. Lift up your feet with the dumbbell. Have a nice day!